G'day, Grievers. Oh, this feels weird. This feels weird. I've just picked up my mail, and included in my mail were the buds that came with my new phone. Sorry, I'm rummaging. I just want to do a test drive and see if it's better audio. I'm also curious to know if I can take one out and just have one bud in and they'll still work. So at the moment I've got two, and I'm not a bud sort of person, so they feel a bit strange. Plus, okay, so I was just trying to find my sunglasses case in this basket. It's full of stuff. Hey Trixie, how you doing? It's just a little test run. I need to get some feedback on whether these buds sound better, like the microphone's better. So I'm going to drive to Sorell so I can get to Fang along the highway and see if this sounds better for you guys or not. Helps if you're actually in reverse when you try to reverse. What's everyone up to today? I'm actually hoping you guys can hear me. This is purely a test drive to see if these buds are good. Hey, Crystal Dawn, how you doing? Because I want to experiment with if I can just have one bud in. I kind of like being able to hear, you know, external noises like emergency services, you know, ambulance, cops, all that sort of stuff. Fireys, so I can get out of the way. So far, it's great. Thanks, Trixie. I know that it's very uncomfortable, probably for people to listen to when I go live and I'm driving, but I've tried them out already with music, and the sound was incredible. Also, I don't know if Stop Animal Cruelty is around or not, but she sent me something and it's arrived. So I'll do a little unboxing, a little opening of that later. The audio sounds good? Cool. Is it too loud? I haven't even played with them. I literally opened the box. There was about 38% charger left in the little case that they charge in. How cool is that? And then the buds themselves have got like 99% charge. Like I can hear something rattling a little bit in my car, but with the buds in, it sort of feels, yeah, I'm not sure what the rattling is. I hope I've shut my door properly. But I'm super curious to see what it sounds like when we hit the open road, and also I'm going to try taking one of them out. In fact, I might do that now. Jumped in the car with all my mail and everything, and yeah, probably close the door. So can you still hear me now? I've only got one bud in. I've got to find a little case. They're pretty cute. I don't like the look of the, I think they're the Apple ones that look like, you know, the white ones that look like they used to have cables attached to them and someone cut them. These are little, more like a hearing aid, I suppose, in terms of they just fit snugly in your ear. There's nothing hanging out the sides, and they're silver. They kind of look like high-tech hearing aids. Okay. Don't sound as good, more external. Right, so we get the more snuggly sound with them both in. Well, that's good to know. I'm sure I'll get used to them. They sit in my ear really comfortably. Um, I can still hear peripheral noises. They're not like full-on noise cancellating ones. They probably do have that, but not somewhere though. They are very comfortable. I've got to give them that. Like, I'm not really a fan of buds. Even back in the olden days when you used to listen to like music on my phone when I was traveling or whatever, like as soon as they had Bluetooth um, headphones, I got them. But before that, I used to just wear, the overhead headphones, like had a pair of Beats. Used to have to be connected with a cable, and then when the Bluetooth headphones came out, I got a pair of Sennheisers that I absolutely love. Sounds horrible to you? Sounds a bit muffled? Sounded good at the start. I reckon something's happened because I took one of them out while I was driving. Now I don't know if I just turned them on or if I just pressed a bit of a negative word there. Sounds horrible. It is a test drive. I've literally just picked them up from the post office. I don't even know how to set them up. I've connected them to my phone. That's as far as I've got. Um, yeah, it's literally just a test run. This is how I'm going to learn how to make it sound cool. But that's a bit of an angry word at 10 o'clock in the morning. Horrible. Jesus. Don't hold back, Casper. I don't even know if they're on or off now. I wouldn't have a clue. I pressed a little button that played a little tune in my ear. When I pressed it before, it sounded like I had more noise for me in the car and stuff, so I figured I'd probably turn them off. Now that I pressed that button and it played music, it sounds like it did before. Thank you, Casper. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning to you too. But I'll experiment. I don't even know if they've got the right setting yet on StreamYard. Um, I can pull over up here and try a different setting and see if it gets any better. Because I'm sure they're going to work better. I mean, the other option is wearing my wireless and just putting one ear over and have the other one covering my ear. Settings, audio. Oh, it's jumped back to default. I wanted it to be headset earpiece. Let's see if that's fixed things up a little bit. Does that sound better now? I thought I'd put it on headset earpiece, but it was on default, which means it's picking me up still on the phone, not the earbuds. But once I've had a play with them at home, I'll just sit here and wait and see if anyone comments before we hit the freeway. Come on, guys, just one comment so I can hit the road. Nay. It's excellent now. Woohoo! Thank you. StreamYard chat's a bit delayed. You probably put that in YouTube ages ago. Sounds better with both. Groovy. I can still hear, like I can hear this yellow car coming along. They're not completely noise cancelling. But I do think they have that feature, like if you wanted to sleep when you're on a plane, you don't want to actually listen to anything. I think you can do noise cancellation. I have to learn them. I have to learn them. Right, let's go. So that was a StreamYard setting. And I had actually already thought that I had put onto the right setting. I had actually, oh, there was a dead self-aggressive coggy on this one. So sad. Farmers wouldn't care because they're so destructive. Yeah, so before I took off from Brook Street, I had switched it over to a setting, whatever it was, instead of default. I would stream out on your phone if you're on a website. Like it takes me about 3 attempts just to get the camera working properly. What's it like now we're on the freeway? I'll do a drive with my Sennheiser headphones on too, but just only one ear covered. Because the one thing I don't like about this is that's crappy again. Well, it's a test drive. I don't know what's going on either, mate. I haven't even looked at the settings for it or anything. I literally took them out of the box, out of the Star Trek satchel, took them out of the box, and then connected them to my phone and put them on and drove. I'll do a bit of experimenting, but I'm not sure if I like this two buds in thing. It could also be really bad reception, like as you can see in the rural area. It's usually pretty crappy when I drive along here. It might get a bit better when I get to zero. Or so. I think it's a good experiment. I think with my headphones on, I take one of the earphones off, so I can still have the room on here. I don't know if I like driving with one thing. But nothing that I'm comfortable with. I don't think I like noise cancelling this. I think you need to be able to hear surroundings. They can't hear me at all. Let's see what happens when we get to zero. Let's see. Should have better internet. Yeah, I've got 4 bars now, so let's see if you can hear me. Can you hear me? It's good to know. I don't even know how to turn them off. Yeah, I'm getting it. You're hearing nothing. I can't do much at the moment. I'm driving. I'll pull over in a sec. So I've got much better internet, but you guys still can't hear me. I'll disconnect them and chat with you in a sec. Hopefully you guys will be with me for a few more seconds. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Can't hear me. I can sing really badly. Da, 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 da. Hey. Okay, let's take these little fuckers out. Oh, I'll go back to default. Let's go to default. Yeah. Okay. If anyone's still around, hear me now. How do you turn these little fuckers off? Put it back in my ear. Hang on. Okay. Let's switch these little birds off. I don't know. They should say power on, power off. But I've switched it over to default now anyway, so that sounds good now that I've disconnected them. Wicked. Because you guys were saying you couldn't hear me, I was singing and everything. I don't even know if I've turned them off. I'm just going to put them back in their little charger. Oh, got feedback from them. Where's the little, they're whistling because they're next to each other, so they're still on. Look at the cute little charger case. It's tiny. And you plug this in to charge it up, but it had about 30%. Okay. They're back in their little charging thing. I just don't know how to turn them off. Oh, well, that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. I'm going to be learning how to use them. They're pretty wicked, I've got to say. I only ordered them whatever day did I get my new phone. They give you like a little redemption voucher and you just go onto the Samsung website and punch in your order. And yeah, they got here pretty quickly. So I've got a little bit of research to do, but thank you for the feedback. It was really handy. At the end of the day, even if I could work out how to make them work without sounding really average, I'm not sure that I'd use them because they're not really. The actual buds themselves are really comfortable the way they sit in your ears, but it's just not being able to hear other noises around, like other traffic noises. I didn't like. I like to be able to hear things, so or hear things properly. Um, but in terms of like going to the gym or walking on the beach or whatever, I think they'll be really cool. If I can work out how to hook them up to my phone, I mean they're hooked up, but if I can work out the settings and go live from the beach with them on, I prefer to have them on than my headset. Um, because my headphone things, because people actually say to me when I'm walking on the beach, they've said, you can't hear the ocean with those on. It's like, well, actually fucking can. Thank you. And I'm live on YouTube right now, so shut up. But even before I went live on YouTube, if I was wearing my headphones, I was often listening to, I use Fitbit Personal Coach for like my exercise walks, not my strolls that I do with you guys. And they play funky music, or you can choose your own playlists. And you know, the dude's telling me to slow down and speed up and do squats and all that sort of shit. God, some people are just so nosy. Anywho, I haven't heard anything back from Thingamajig, but she asked me if I was free today to go on NewsTubers Live, so that could be happening. I think Thingamajig said 2 p.m., but I don't know if that's 2 p.m. Queensland time or Australian Eastern Standard Time. But if people are around and they're looking for something to watch later on today, if it goes ahead, I think they just want to chat with some other Aussie creators. I don't know. We'll find out. But that's kind of cool. And I'm also going to go live a bit later when Stop Animal Cruelty is around, because I've just picked up my mail and there's a parcel from her, or a little envelope, something inside it. It does say something about a cat, so I'm keen to see what that is. It's pretty exciting. And I also picked up another little parcel. My cousin, I think, sent it to me. I've got to message her and see if it was her. I'm guessing from the way it was addressed, it's from her. But she got me a little cookie cutter. So I'm going to have to make some cookies this weekend. Look, it's a little cookie cutter cat. So I'm pretty sure it's my cousin Mem who's got 2 Siberian cats and was very excited about me getting Sunny. So yeah, I might have to make some pussy cookies. Typical China, they send all these random little things with it. There's a little especially for you card, but no signature on it. And then all these little Snoopy stickers, like Snoopy and a little V-Dub Beetle convertible. Snoopy with his little backpack and backwards cap. And Snoopy playing the saxophone. Like, how bizarre. I'll have to ask her if she asked for them. I don't think she did. I think they just chucked them in as little bonuses. It's a very Asian thing. Whenever when we lived in Vietnam, they loved throwing little extras in like that. You know, if you went to a shop or something, you'd get home and you'd unpack your bags and there'd be Hello Kitty stuff in there or whatever. So yeah. Anyway, whole lot of mail. So I'll go a bit later because I want to open up Stop Animal Cruelty's gift. The earbuds, I've got a bit of learning to do. Have a great weekend, everyone. If anyone's watched the replay, keep an eye on NewsTubers Live channel, because there could possibly be a live happening later on today in Australian afternoon, like 2 p.m, potentially Queensland time, maybe Tassie time or Australian Eastern Standard. But have a great day, everyone. Thanks for hanging out and for the feedback on the earbuds. I think they're going to be great for some purposes. I just don't think they're going to be the right fit for going live when I'm driving. So next test run will be using my Sennheiser headphones. Thanks, mate. Just you and me by the looks of it, but really appreciate the feedback. That's awesome, Casper, because it was clearly dropping in and out, and like he said, sounds horrible to me, to be honest. Well, I do appreciate your honesty, as blunt as it is. Until next time, stay groovy, everybody. Have a great weekend, Casper.